Hi, good evening. How are you? Happy day. Okay, I don't necessarily go by the days anymore. I do for English or men, what men made the calendar days. So it's that time of the year. But what I try to remind everyone is that Christmas, uh, Valentine's Day, a lot of people get sad around this time of the year. Okay, so I think a lot of people maybe take out a lot of frustration out on shopping. Okay, then overspend. So I just see these days as, a roundup, spend all your money thing. So rather than do that, and think about the loved ones that you no longer have here. I want you to be happy, okay? Because they've gone to a higher, better place, all right? Please keep that in mind. They've gone to a much better, higher place than we are right now. We're the ones who have to deal with the world like it is right now, all right? So when everybody get together and love one another, yeah, I could say let's call a day uh, love each other day or days every day. We should do this. We should have this in our minds and hearts that every day it should be Christmas. That's the way I see it. Okay. So I don't necessarily celebrate Christmas. I just try to keep it in my heart to make each and every day a good day. Okay. And so thank you very much. Again, this is a time where people have traditionally gotten together and shared these uh, particular days. Okay. So just think if every day was a good day, and when we do lose someone, and that is a part of life, we wouldn't take it so hard or around the Christmas days or around the Thanksgiving days. This is when this person, we should make every day a good day while we have each other here. All right. So again, thank you for coming. We appreciate you. Happy that you're here to join us. And we have something in particular today. We have uh, each and every thing that we speak about. We it will always be about autism on this particular podcast. This is for life that we do, okay, and forever. So we are talking about twice exceptional autism, okay. So a lot of these, individuals have been maybe either diagnosed wrong, depending on how they felt that day, what they were going through. Okay. Because not all days it will be a good day, a testing day for them. It just depends on their surroundings, their comfort, their just some of everything depends on this. So let's get off into it. I'm going to start it off. So twice exceptional is a term used to describe individuals who are both intellectually gifted and have a disability or learning difference. Autism or autism or autism spectrum disorder, ASD, is a neurodevelopmental disorder characterized by challenges in social interaction, communication, and repetitive behaviors. Okay, so go ahead, Sarah. Oh, this is my son, Sarah, 26 years old. Introduce yourself, Sarah.
Hello, my name is Cesaros. I am 26 years old and I am autistic. This is a mom and son podcast to help parents and children who have
And
autism
young adults.
and young adults who have autism.
Okay. All right. So we're going to start in here. Go ahead. When an individual.
When an individual is identified as race exceptional autism, it means they have been diagnosed with both autism and exceptional intellectual abilities. In other words, they possess high cognitive abilities or giftedness alongside the characteristics of autism.
Okay, so the series is 26 years old now. And from what I looked at, they've been running this study for about, what, let's say long term, 20 years. So he is 6 years beyond that. So when DeSeris was diagnosed, I wasn't given any information or anything. I asked, and all of the information that I received was through my own research. Okay, and um, I just kept calling. I love the research. I'm an analyst at Play. Okay, so found these people who could come in and give him speech therapy uh, at his daycare, and of course he also had speech therapy either at home and at school. So I had Sarah getting twice the speech therapy. Okay, so that was one of the things. But again, like I said, there was basically nothing back then for autistic kids. And even now, today, I still think the same thing, that there isn't anything out there for autistic kids. Okay. You would have to be on a verbal, uh, talking level, and uh, a persistent parent like myself, in order to get this child going in the right direction. Because I've had teachers to tell me that, I was pushing too hard. That because I didn't want him to have a co-teacher. I didn't want him to have a co-teacher because what is he going to do when he get out of school? Is he going to have a co-teacher in life? So I did not want that for him. And I'm so glad now today that I made that choice, for him to not to do that. Okay, because these kids are misunderstood a lot. And you have a lot of classrooms that these kids stay nonverbal because the teachers don't know what to do. I don't know if they're not trying to. There's nothing really in school for it. You just go to school for special education, read some books, and they just throw them into the system. Okay? Because I do have a video to where the substitute teacher is saying that he was in a number of a class, and he was just a substitute teacher, and no one was there. Okay, so he was doing the classes alone, and they knew that. But see, the kids can't go back and report that to their parents because they're nonverbal. And then you'll have some kids that are verbal but don't really say too much about what's going on because, either the parents clue them in and say, hey, what happened at school today? Most of these parents are so tired when they get home from work, all they want to do is shower and so they can go to work the next day to keep food on the table. There's a lot of issues going on right now within this community. And this podcast is for just that. Okay. We want everyone in the community, not just a few or 100,000 or just 1 million, because it's more than that. We need for everyone to sign up so we know what we need to do, where we need to do it. We got to start this. We must do this. So I appreciate everyone who is here today. Thank you so much. Okay, go ahead, Sarah.
Uh,
B.
Being twice exceptional can present unique challenges and strengths. On one hand, the individual may exhibit advanced cognitive skills, creativity, and problem solving abilities associated with their giftedness. On the other hand, they may also struggle with social interactions, sensory sensitivities, communication difficulties, or executive functioning challenges commonly associated with autism.
I don't know what that is. What is executive functioning challenges? Could you pull that up and see what that is?
Or,
What's wrong?
when I let the car alarm off, that they stop working. Yeah, so I just
Okay. We have fur babies, everyone, and they want to play with the car alarm. Okay. They think it's funny. All right. That what did you say when the car alarm
goes off. They stop working.
when the car alarm goes off, they start barking. So they're having fun. So that's what you hear in the background.
Says executive functioning challenges refer to difficulties in cognitive processes that allow individuals to plan, organize, initiate, sustain, and regulate their behavior in order to achieve goals.
Okay. I can see that. Go ahead.
These challenges can impact various aspects of life, including academics, work, and daily functioning. Here are some common executive functioning challenges: the difficulty with
Let's read the
organization,
highlighted.
poor time management, lack of planning and problem solving skills, impulsivity, and poor impulse control, inflexibility and difficulty with transitions.
Flexibility and transitions. He's not good with it. He's not good with communication as far as giving a task and staying on task things like that. It's just really difficult. Uh, let's see. Go ahead, Sarah.
Working memory deficit,
Deficit.
deficit, trouble with self monitoring and self regulation.
Okay. Uh, so right now, you have one more.
Oh,
Okay. Right now, this is what the Sarah's is doing. He's learning his podcast because one day he will be uh, doing this podcast itself or with his wife, you know. But uh, and there will be more, but this
oh,
is what he's doing right now. He's learning right now. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
but Frank is on my
Who?
Frank.
Hey, Frank. What's up, dude? Oh my goodness, it's good to hear from you. How are my two favorite people right now? Besides my son. How are you? What's going on with my Lou? What's going on with you?
I'm fine. He said I'm fine. Thanks.
Who was that?
Frank.
Okay, how's Lou, Frank?
Lou is still not talking to me.
Oh, okay. Well, um, wow. You know, Lou must want to stay in the hospital, okay? Because it is important that right now, Lou is going to have to take a step up, okay? Lou, if you're watching this and look, and you're not answering or something,
He wants to go to the dinner on Christmas.
okay, so is he going to happily get back in the car and go to the hospital? But didn't the nurse tell you that that was not a good idea? I would follow what the nurse said. I mean, Lou, look, Lou is still your responsibility, meaning that I know you want him to be okay, and him being out of the hospital, I'm just gonna say I would. uh, I don't care what the Sarahs would say. I would tell her he needs to. And then he's not. The Sarahs wouldn't talk to me either. Oh yeah, he got to stay in the hospital and step up to the plate. And he say he's grown, but he's acting like a child.
It says if take take him to the dinner, I have to sign to get him out.
Permanently? Would that be permanently if you sign him out? Because he has to go back. If he doesn't like it that much in
Yes.
there, okay, no, that's a big no. All right, no, no, no. Yeah, I'm thinking the same thing too, Frank. That if he gets out of the hospital, that may be he may run away. I mean, it's just too many things that can go wrong. Okay, so he has to step up to the plate and speak with you. And unfortunately, I know that that hurts you. I know you want to, really be on the side, especially the way he's acting. But you have to remember, this is a child sending emojis. Okay, so that would not be a good idea. All right, Lou is not ready to make decisions on his own. Okay, First decision he needs to make is to get better. So yeah, it's just too many things that could go wrong. He could run away, not go back, and just give you all sorts of problems.
It says nurses keep calling me that he wants to go to the dinner.
Okay, oh well, you know. Nurses go through this all the time. Why? What? See, okay, so I'm not understanding something. The nurse told you that it would not be a good idea for him to get out. So why the nurse is telling you that he wants to go to the dinner when they know that it's all sorts of things that can go wrong by him getting out? I don't understand that. You know,
Because he always have a crisis.
what do you mean a crisis in the hospital? They're going to start medicating him. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. To be very honest with you, Frank, that's a decision that you would need to uh, speak with the doctor, speak with the counselor, and let them know what's going on. You know, but I am not a doctor. Okay, I am. Go ahead.
Yes, he start shouting during medical equipment and cried.
Okay, well, I just, I can't tell you what to do with your child. You know, I'm saying that I've given you my opinion. If it were me and my son was in this situation and not speaking with me and just not cooperating, not getting any better, that I could see, I would not sign him out. Christmas is just another day. That just goes to show you what frame of mind that he's in. He's not, his main concern need to be the betterment of his health. Okay? That's a grown up. But a Christmas day, no, sorry. That's what it means as far as I'm concerned. Whereas it would be as far as my son, okay? But again, talk to your wife about what's going on, and y'all will have to make that decision together. Stop messing with that. Look at the notes.
I'm I'm listening. Lou, Sander.
Oh, okay. Hi, Lou. Yeah, I was just your dad is still saying about Christmas. Christmas is only one day, darling. Okay. What you need to do is get better. Okay. If you're not getting any better, you're not talking to your dad. What's wrong with that? You say you're grown, but you won't talk to your dad. That doesn't make sense. And again, just like I told your dad, you need to be concerned about your health. You need to be concerned about getting better, getting past this. Your dad and your mom getting a divorce, okay? Because if that's what they feel like is best for them, you do not want two people in the same household arguing all the time. Okay, that's not living. That's not life for them. Would you want to stay with somebody and have to argue with them all the time?
It says I'm ready, and he only have to sign some papers. I have
Okay.
to go to that dinner the
Uh,
25th.
Lou, Lou. Okay. You need to get better first. So you'll have to celebrate Christmas maybe next year. Okay. Maybe like a couple of months from now when you get better. Yeah, you can do it then. But right now, I don't see it. Okay. So, uh, my opinion, I wouldn't sign my son out. Okay. You're not ready.
Not next year.
Okay. Well, not this year. So, uh, you need to celebrate. If you want to celebrate a day that bad, you can wait a couple of months to celebrate it, you know,
I won't.
and it'll be just your day when everybody will come over on just your day, and you can put a tree up and whatever it is that you want to do.
I won't miss this year. I'm ready. Uh,
Okay, all right. Well, uh, Lou, it's nothing I can do for you, darling. Okay, I would want you to get better, you know, today, and feel better uh, Christmas rather than you not feeling good and being out of the hospital. You know, feel better, get well, and then kick some ass. Okay, get well, get better, feel better, then kick some ass. Okay, but what you're doing is you're just putting more weight on your dad. You're putting more weight, more stress on your dad because he is trying to be there for you.
he said I am feeling better. My dad just needs to sign.
No. Okay, so when you say you're feeling better, why are you not talking to your dad? If you're feeling better, why are you not talking to your dad?
How can I put my dad on stress?
Because right now he's the only one that's there for you. He's working, he's trying to help you, okay, and deal with what's going on with him and your mom. And that's all you're doing is putting more stress on them that way. I'm not talking about you. You see, you're just talking about one day, okay? You're talking about one day. You're supposed to be happy every day, okay? And right now, you can't tell me you feel like that. If you felt like that, you would be speaking with your dad, and you would be trying to mend a relationship with the very person who's trying to help you. So I can't get you out of the hospital. Okay? You are your father's responsibility. And you won't talk to him.
I gotta.
Okay, so we're going to get back to this podcast. Let's see. Being twice exceptional. Okay, is that where we are?
Uh, it
It
is
is
important.
important. Okay, go ahead, Sarah.
It is important to recognize and support the strengths and needs of individuals who are twice exceptional. These educational accommodations and support systems that consider both their giftedness and their autism diagnosis can help create an environment that nurtures their abilities while addressing their unique challenges. This may involve individualized education plans, specialized therapists, social skill training, sensory support, and other interventions tailored to their specific needs.
So now, while the Cyrus was very young, third grade in school, he I would get paperwork, uh, the IEPs that were being mastered, and the ones that he had already mastered where he was with things. Okay, let's see who we back with now.
He said, if I start talking back to my dad, will he sign?
Lou, it's a process. You can't just use somebody because that's all you would be doing. You would be sighing. You would talk to your dad and act like you that it would just be fake. Okay, it would be fake, and that's that's not right. Okay, so now you just want to use your dad just to get out of the hospital. Is that what you're saying? Is that what you want your dad for? Okay, so let's get back here. Say specialized therapies. Okay, so I believe in a lot of this. Let's individualize education plans. Yeah, I would sign up for IEPs. I know exactly where you were when you were at Orange. I can't say the name, but when he was in the school.
It's that yesterday he broke a computer with. That's what Frick said. Yesterday he broke a computer with life-saving programs. I will have to pay it back. That's what that's what that's what Frick said.
Okay, Frank, I don't understand. How can you break your computer if you're
No, no,
in? Oh, Lou.
yeah,
Lou said he what?
no, no. Frank said Frank said yesterday he broke a computer with life-saving programs. I will have to pay it back. I think he may be talking about the hospital. Maybe.
Oh, wow. You would have to pay it back?
Yes.
But okay, so your son was in their care. So therefore, you shouldn't have to pay that back. Okay? You need to speak with someone higher up. Um, I don't know what to say it higher up. But did they tell you you have to pay it back? Because Lou is under their care. Okay? That's why he's in the hospital so that he can calm down and not do these things. Okay? They're supposed to be looking at him, finding out what his needs are. Okay, let's read a little bit more until Frank gets back with us, okay? So, yeah. If you or someone you know is twice exceptional and has autism, it can be beneficial to seek guidance from professionals experienced in supporting individuals with both giftedness and autism to develop an appropriate and comprehensive support plan.
They said that they will contact the insurance company.
Yeah. Yeah, because that you don't have to pay that. You know, it. Although I mean, I'm not sure. And then and so if they're going to contact the insurance company, go ahead and let them. Okay, because that insurance company know what to do in a case like that. That insurance company either is going to have to pay, okay, or they're going to say what I said to the hospital. Hey, this kid is in your care, so he's not supposed to be able to do that. Okay, so you just let them box it out, Frank. Don't even worry about that right now. Just let them box it out. Okay, that's what I would do, and I think I'm right about that. Okay, let's see. Okay, and here we are. Well, what are the signs? Because Lou, do you think that you may be maybe you're not twice gifted or exceptional, but maybe you're the smart part of it? Okay, I mean, because the things that you tell me that you did, like ride a motorcycle, go camping, and stuff like that. So, I mean, if they let you ride a motorcycle, I don't know. Okay, is that something that maybe you've been doing this since a little kid? But if you can ride a motorcycle, I would consider that you to be okay in that way. But as you can tell, uh, and I'm speaking with everybody, okay? Uh, you could tell that there are, although a person has autism and you may see them do things, it doesn't mean that autism, when it's autism, they have a whole lot of sensory issues and things that they have to uh, deal with, okay? So although it may be like one and done in the neurotypical community, with an autistic individual, it's totally different. You may feel like this way about them, but only that person that they're around every day know what this person goes through in and out. Okay, just like the Sarah's go through some things, but I'm not gonna put all of his business on the air unless it has something to do that day with what we're talking about. Okay, I'm not gonna just go down the list and say, okay, the Sarah's got this, and and then again, like I said, these kids they go through in and out of phases. Man, I'm telling you, just when I think I have the Sarah's, pegged out or call myself understanding him, he's about to do something else. He's it. I mean, it's just something that you got to accept. You have to accept these kids like they are, and I'm telling the parents, the brothers and sisters to the family. If you're gonna be around this person, you got to understand this person. Okay. When I look to neurotypical and I see what's going on, it's so boring. Not, and I'm not trying to hurt any neurotypical's feeling, but oh my gosh, you just, these people are so exceptional in so many different ways, but they do have a lot of sensories that are up and down. It's almost it's like a really really bad roller coaster sometimes. Okay, but they understand one another. So yeah, I think the problem is that we keep trying to change them to be neurotypical. Why don't you change neurotypical people to be autistic? There you go. Because you can't do that. Once you try to change it, it's a neurotypical couldn't even live in a walk in autism shoes. Okay, what they do, what they go through day to day, day in and day out. You can't even live in their shoes. All right, and that's why I say no to you, Lou. Okay, because I remember what you told me when we was first speaking. How you felt just that bad. And that you didn't want to be here anymore in this world and stuff. See, a lot of autistic kids feel this way because they can't and don't want, excuse me, and don't want to go in and they are so sick of people trying to make them neurotypical. Okay, it is nothing wrong with them being autistic, and until the moms and dads and sisters and brothers and cousins or whoever you are, until you stop trying to push these kids into a mode of neurotypical, these kids' lives are in danger. Okay, they want to commit suicide. They don't live that long because they're steadily being pushed into this neurotypical form. That you can't do that. First of all, you're killing their spirit. Okay, I mean, go take care of your child. Go take care of your child because I'm telling you, the things that go on with the neurotypicals, it's not right either. There are a lot of high schools that are just beaming with drugs and uh, pregnancies, and go take care of your kids. Okay, better
Uh,
yet, whoever is doing what to you, that's who you need to address it to. Leave these kids alone. Stop trying to make them neurotypical people they're not.
yeah, Frank said they also, the nurses called me because my son tried to enter inside the room where the cleaning company have their stuff.
Oh, you're not going home. Look. You are not going home. All right. You need to be right there, especially now since they know you. Okay. You need to be right there. What what could you ever be doing, or why would you even want to go in the cleaning room? But that's okay. I don't even want to know. I don't want to know. The point is that you shouldn't be in there. Okay? This is the very reason why you don't get to go home for Christmas. Another reason besides acting this way with your dad. And really, to be very honest with you, I'm not supposed to act like this, but you pissing me off. Okay? Because I want you to get better. And you need to stay behind there in the hospital and do that. I don't know why you're doing what you're doing. You need to stop. You could be out of the hospital very quickly. What's wrong with you getting along with your dad? What is wrong? What's the problem? I don't get it. Why? Oh, I'm sorry. What? Is it because he cares for you? He loves you? Problem? Really? No. You're not grown. You're not ready to go home. Your dad is trying to make some good choices for you. Okay, but anyway, I'm not going to get upset. You making
So
me upset, though, Lou. Don't upset me.
it says, what are the signs?
Okay, the signs. Hold on. I think, okay. The signs. The signs of being twice exceptional with autism can vary from person to person. Here are some common signs and characteristics that may be observed in individuals who are identified as twice exceptional with autism. High cognitive abilities, demonstrating advanced intellectual or academic skills such as exceptional problem solving, critical thinking, or memory abilities. Autism related characteristics displaying the core features of autism spectrum disorder, including challenges with social interaction, communication difficulties, verbal and nonverbal, restricted interests, or repetitive behaviors. Sensory sensitivities, or atypical responses to sensory stimuli. Okay, I agree with all that. I'm gonna read this last one here, and I'm gonna let you take over the series. Uh, asynchronous development, having difficult dis- discrepancy between their intellectual ability and their social, emotional, and adaptive skills. They may have advanced cognitive abilities in specific areas while experiencing delays or challenges in other areas. Okay. Okay, your turn.
Intense interest or passion, exhibiting a strong focus or obsession in a particular subject, topic, or area of interest. These these interests may be highly detailed, specialized, or narrow in focus.
Go ahead. Executive function,
Executive function challenges, struggling with
organizational
organizational
skill.
organizational skills.
Yes, that is a big struggle. Time management. Yes. Planning, flexibility. There's no flexibility at all. And task initiation. No, 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 not no. Difficulties. Go ahead.
Difficulties with executive functions can impact various areas of life, including academics, daily routines, and self regulation.
I agree. What do you have to say about all this series?
I agree. I do.
Elaborate. Elaborate.
I,
Mm-hmm.
I do have some of these symptoms.
So,
No.
okay, we're gonna go with that one then. Okay, all right. Go ahead, keep reading, baby.
Okay. Social difficulties, experiencing challenges in social interactions, such as difficulty understanding social cues, maintaining reciprocal conversations, or forming and maintaining friendships. This may struggle with interpreting nonverbal communication, body language, or social norms.
Okay, what do you have to say about that? You have those too,
Yes,
you know. So, uh, just yeah, keep reading about yourself, baby. Go ahead.
sensory sensitivities, demonstrating heightened sensitivity or aversion to sensory stimuli, such as loud noises, bright lights, certain textures, or strong smells. They may seek or avoid specific sensory experiences. I agree with that.
Mm-hmm.
I have all of those symptoms.
Yeah, yes, yes, because you've been living in this exceptional uh, abilities for a while.
Yes.
Okay, so you've been dealing with this for a very long time. This is the very, very reason why I got your back
Yes.
and God got our back.
Yes.
And this is the reason why you have a podcast and you have all these beautiful things that uh, you're going to help your community with, and help, just help, period. Just just really do it, baby, okay?
Yes.
And it's just like I said, it's such a pleasure to be here. It's a pleasure to be here with Lou and Frank. We appreciate you. And yes, we do. We appreciate you, Lou. Don't think that we don't, because you're going through something right now, okay? And I'm not going to act like, oh, I didn't mean to talk to you that way, because I did, because why? I want you to get better, okay? um I've been talking to you for a while now, and I need for you to get better, okay? Your dad needs for you to get better. Your mom needs, everybody that knows you wants you to get better, okay? So the Sarahs and I, we are in your corner. We are on your side. We are on your side. But we're also on your dad's side, because we want you in a safe environment. All right?
I don't think anyone's heard of word because it's
Oh,
people.
okay. Well, they'll hear it later. Okay. Let's see. Where are we now? It is important to note that all individuals who are twice exceptional with autism will exhibit the same signs or have the same strengths and challenges. Each person is unique, is unique,
Agreed.
and it is crucial to consider an individual's specific profile when identifying and supporting their needs. If you suspect that someone may be twice exceptional with autism, it is recommended to consult with professionals experienced in both giftedness and autism evaluations or assessments for a comprehensive understanding of their abilities and needs. There are individuals who are considered as examples of being twice exceptional with autism. Okay, here are a few notable individuals who have been diagnosed for their exceptional intellectual abilities alongside with autism diagnosis. Go ahead. Oh, look, that's your girl, Simple Brandy. Okay, go ahead, read them all.
Temple Brennan. Temple Brennan is a renowned author, speaker, and advocate for individuals with autism and animal behavior. She has a PhD in animal science and is known for her contributions to animal welfare and in designing livestock livestock handling systems. Brennan is open about her autism diagnosis and how it has shaped her unique perspective and insights. Jacob Barrett. Jacob Barrett is a
Barnett.
Jacob Barnett. Jacob Barnett is a math prodigy who was diagnosed with autism a at a young age. Despite his diagnosis, he shows remarkable mathematical abilities, becoming a published mathematician and a prominent advocate for autism awareness and education. Daniel Tammet. Daniel Tammet is a writer, language, and educator.
Linguist.
linguist, and and, edu- and, and educator. He is known for his exceptional abilities in mathematics and mathematics and language learning. Tamit has become diagnosed with Asperger's syndrome, which is on the autism spectrum. Haley Moss is an attorney, author, and autism advocate. She was diagnosed with autism at a young age and has become a strong voice for neurodiversity and inclusion.
Hmm.
Moss graduated from law school and is an advocate for individuals with disabilities, emphasizing their strengths and talents they bring to society. These individuals serve as examples of the diverse talents and abilities that can coexist with autism, and it is important to recognize that each person's experience is unique, and being twice exceptional with autism can manifest in various ways. Their achievements highlights the importance of understanding and supporting individuals with multiple exception, exceptionalities.
Okay. All right then. Anything you want to add to this, Mister?
I agree with this.
Okay, but besides you agreeing, you know, I want you to I want you to learn to elaborate on it. Okay, elaborate. Just
I think that there are people who
open your eyes.
that there are people who okay okay okay
Open it.
okay
Open it.
okay
Look, take that down and look at your eyes.
okay okay.
Go ahead.
There are people who
Can you see your eyes?
yes.
I can't.
There are people who show these signs who are autistic that that are exceptional and with their abilities, they, with their cognitive
Close
abilities.
your eyes.
Okay.
I'm teasing everybody. I'm teasing my son because even on screen, okay, so on screen, he can see his own eyes and he puts something up there to make sure that it's covered, right? But he can't look at himself in his own eyes on screen. Open your eyes, baby, and look at your eyes. Can you see your eyes?
Yes.
How can you do that when your eyes are closed? I'm looking at them. Everybody's looking at your eyes and your eyes are closed.
I'm trying to stop swallowing.
Your eyes are smiling, closed, but they smiling.
Okay. Okay.
And you're not gonna wipe that off your face. Okay. So these are some of the sensories that you have, everybody, okay? That's the point that I'm making. I mean, he knows this is something that he has to deal with. So he don't need a whole bunch of neurotypical people who don't understand him, and he just don't understand him, and he feeling all, you know, but he knows this is something that he has to go through in life. Period. Okay. So outside, people want to look at him in his eyes, have a conversation with them. And see, with these kids, they don't speak a lot of words. They tell you in a matter of fact way. Okay, like okay, well this is something I have to deal with. So yeah, what? Okay, and that's it. And that's how they feel. So a neurotypical person will want to tell you, oh my goodness, and then I experienced this and this and this and this and this, and with a whole bunch of emotions behind it. Okay, the Sarah speaks in a matter of fact way, and he don't have uh, all those emotions behind it, because he thinks logically. Okay, and he's always breaking down because I taught him when he was very young to break down the words in order to say them. This is uh, maybe part of the reason. I'm not sure. Okay. So, uh, when you give attention to an autistic child, talking about the parent, when you give attention to these kids, I would say, excel more. But when you got to go to work and you got to put food on the table, not just for that autistic child, but maybe another autistic child and three neurotypical children. You're tired. You know what I'm saying? That in itself is hard on a marriage. Just raising kids, and as soon as they give you a little cross the board wage, then they raise up everything else. So you don't see that. It's just on this desk. Did you see me? Okay. Well, no, it's Gracie. Look,
Okay.
it's Gracie. Okay, but yeah, the parents got a lot to deal with. These kids already have a lot to deal with, and then the people who are in office, you know, I oh, honey, look, there's a lot to do in our community. That's all I have to say. And yeah, it's gonna be a fight. As far as fighting, uh, there's going to be the point where we got to get together and we need to make decisions on these kids. Okay, and for these kids. All right. So thank you so very, very much. Please like, subscribe, and share. We thank our guests that came in tonight. Uh, well, yeah, our family. We thank you for the family that came in tonight and spoke. Uh, Lou, we will talk to you on Monday. Monday night? No. Uh, it will be Thursday night. We will talk to you Thursday. And we want you to be better. Okay? Please, I'm asking you for me. Okay? Talk to your dad. If you don't talk to your dad, nothing good will come from it. You've got to talk to him. He's the one that got you in there and in a safe place and trying to help you. So you need to stop breaking computers and trying to go into that. You know what? You keep on like that, you're gonna end up in a worse place than the hospital. The hospital is where you get better. Okay, but at some point they're going to recommend that you be placed permanently somewhere. Okay, unless you talk to your dad and you try to come out of this situation. Otherwise, you I'm telling you, nothing good is going to come from it. All right. So we're thinking about you, and we'll talk to you soon. Okay. All right, Sarah.
We appreciate your support. Subscribe, like,
Share.
and share our YouTube channel.
And we also have a funders page out there. Okay. So if you look for the Autistic Movement on the GoFundMe page, we're on there to where you can do that as well. So
Very
thank you
good.
very much.